Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. You are listening to Hot Cocoa. And child, tonight we talking about the Real Housewives of Potomac. Girl, did you see how it started? And Bravo showed everything. I'm shocked. But before we get into that, make sure you subscribe to this channel, like this post, and leave some comments down below. Let's get into the meat and potatoes. So they arguing, which is what housewives do. They use their words, they don't use their hands. So Candance is prancing around and, saying some stuff that you say when you're in an argument. Monique put her hands on Candance first. When you go across the table and flip somebody's hair, you are in my personal space. Now, Candance didn't even retaliate on the hair flip. Monique grabbed that girl's hair, pulled her weave, and started banging on her. Candance had the wine in her other hand, and she used it to defend herself. Why not? You're banging on my face, pulling my hair. I know she had a headache. And then you so angry, you talking about you going to kill somebody, but you don't take responsibility for none of that because she was saying some slick words, talking about if you was in the hood, that's what happened to you. None of y'all live in the hood. None of y'all live in the hood. So let me know what hood y'all talking about. Potomac? Girl, bye. That was too much, too far. You lack self-control. That was about something else, maybe not even about Candance. Get your stuff together. Monique, you are foul for this. Now is the day after, and everybody is reliving the fight, in their own personal home. You have Wendy talking about how far we need to come and what she's going to teach her daughter. And then you have Garcell taking her daughters to be the new owners of a restaurant, and she's also teaching her daughters how to be strong, independent black women. Robin is just Robin. She's just there for furniture. And then you have Karen, telling Ray about what happened the previous night. And I like the fact that Karen didn't take any sides. She held both of them accountable for what happened. And that's a true friend. Even though I do believe Monique was dead wrong because you need self-control in a situation like this. There was no need to put your hand on Candance. She can be as annoying as she wants to. There's a lot of annoying people at my job, but I don't go around beating them up. That's a part of having self-control. And none of y'all live in the hood, I should say again. None of y'all. You live in mansions. You live in Potomac. It shouldn't have happened. Period. Now let's move on. So now you see Garcell and her girls are in Atlanta, Georgia, and they're about to do this restaurant thing. She speaks about her father not liking Jamal. Honestly, I don't think any father would like Jamal, but that's just my personal opinion. And then we go to Monique. She feels absolutely nothing wrong about what happened on the night of the fight. You defend yourself when somebody put their hands on you. You defend yourself if somebody put an object on you. You do not defend yourself because somebody tells you, hit me, hit me. That's what people do. And when you fall for it, you just as bad as they are. You lack self-control. You lack accountability. You need to go back and sit and think about what happened. Chris is telling you the right thing, but you're so stubborn to be right that you cannot hear what he's saying. You're over 40 years old. It's embarrassing to have a street fight on television. Period. So I was wrong, and Garcell and her father made me a little bit emotional because her father is older, and I lost my mother this year, and now I'm with my father all the time. And at the end of the day, your parents want you to be happy. And life is too short to have all of these opinions. And, I just really liked the scene between Garcell and her father. I really did like that. And then we go into Ashley and Michael having a conversation about their future. I think that Ashley married Michael as a wealthy man who lives a certain lifestyle. She knew who she married. But now that they have a kid, things are different. I kind of think it's unfair of her to ask Michael to change his ways because she married him that way. They both had affairs outside of their marriage, and it was accepted. Now the kids make things different, but those are the things I think you should look into when you get married to somebody. It should be something you talk about before marriage. Will our lifestyle have to change when kids come? I think when men have money, they have a certain power, and it goes into sexuality in a way. So now Ashley wants to do a postnuptial agreement with Michael, stating that if he cheats on her again, that her and Dean can leave and be well taken care of. I guess. I'm not mad at it, but like I said before, you married him the way he was. So I'm not sure if that's fair. So then we go into the Bryants in a restaurant. I do applaud the Bryants for getting their girls a restaurant. They just seem like they're not into the restaurant. And while it will be good training while they grow up, good discipline, is nothing they are happy about. And I think if you can give your kids an opportunity, I think you should give them an opportunity to do something they like doing. So when they show up, not just to be there like it's a summer job, something you have to do. They want to do it. And then we see Karen and Ray, they having some kind of therapy session. And I think that, it was really good to get together. Every stage of your marriage is different. And once you get to another stage, you have to identify the issues in that current stage. And now that Karen is more busy and Ray is ready to retire, that's the issue. But the thing I don't like about men is that in their younger years, they can miss, sporting events, miss family functions, and they can miss family memories. Once a woman does it, it's wrong. They want their dinner on the table. They want this, they want attention, they want that. But when you was busy, where was my attention? I don't like that. It's a double standard. Child, we get to the end of the show and they're in a restaurant, and I'm thinking Giselle's dad is good with everything. Homeboy was just saving face for the camera. Time he left that table, he went into the back and he spewed out everything that was on his mind about Jamal. Honey, 6 or 7 baby mamas or 6 or 7 children outside of Giselle kids. Girl, I was like, what? Papa, no. Papa said it all. And then say, take off the mic. I'm clear. I'm done. I will be back for next week because they're going to have a discussion with Monique. And Monique is still in denial about her part in this whole fight. She's still not taking accountability of what she's done and her lack of self-control. And I'm going to be back because Hot Cocoa like watching TV. Don't do that. Don't you dare judge me because I'm not judging you. Peace out, son.